Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. So today I'll be talking about my April favorites, and I'm actually really excited to share this with you guys because there are actually some products here that are definitely new, but definitely products that I'm gonna love. I know I'm gonna love forever and ever, and they're gonna stay in my kit, so I can't wait to share it with you guys. So let's get into it. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It will mean so much to me. So let's get into the video. Enjoy. Okay, so the first product is, and I can't believe I'm a sucker for this. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna like this. Why did I buy it? But then I tried it and I was like, oh my god, this is so good. And it's the new Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. And I feel that this is so appropriate for like the summer and the spring, because it really does, it's hydrating, and it also really does boost your skin, and it has this like citrusy, lemony scent to it, so it really does wake up your senses, and it's really the bomb diggity. Like, this is actually really a beautiful product, and I think I'll be carrying it along with me during the summer because it really is refreshing at the same time. I think it's because it has this whole lemony thingy going on. So yeah, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist is amazing. Next off is the BOSCIA, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's this little baby called it's a Luminizing Black Mask Peel Off Mask. So this, I got it because I saw it all over Instagram, all over Sephora, and I'm like, okay, let me see what all these people are raving about. And honestly, it does sound really gimmicky, because come on, like a black mask that does peel off, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be gimmicky much. But aside from the gimmicky aspect of it, it's really, it's actually a fun product to use, but it also does serve its purpose, and it does really peel out. Like, you really, it's like the Biore strips on steroid, and it really does work because you, like, when you take it off, you really see that you've taking away all that gunk, especially for me around my nose and everything. And it's really a product, like, this is one of the products that I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. When it's done, I'm gonna be buying another one because that's how good it is. Next is this number 7 Beautiful Skin Melting Gel Cleanser. Remember, I talked about this in my product empties, and I was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna repurchase it, but actually after like doing that video, I'm like, I actually want to try this again. And I've been loving it, especially when you have so much makeup on your face. I feel this is like the first step I take before. It's kind of like a coconut oil but on steroids, but you don't really have that oily feel afterwards, even though I'm dry skin, and this is for normal to dry skin. And it really does melt away all the makeup, and it's really not that, I think it was like, what, 10 bucks, 15 bucks? Yeah, something along those lines. So it's really not like expensive, and you have quite a lot, and it really does melt away all your makeup. It's my first step I do before actually like cleansing and washing my face with like my other face products and like using a cleansing device. But this really does help to break down all those the matte lipsticks, the mascara, you know, it really does help break down your makeup before even washing, and makes, I feel it it optimizes your wash time, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but this is actually a great. The next one is the BIODERMA Atoderma PP Balm, Ultra-Nourishing Emollient Balm, very dry to atopic sensitive skin. This is life. This is the most moisturizing, not sticky, oily cream that I have come across. That is amazing. And actually, it's kind of funny how I came across this product, because it was in this like gift bag with like a little sample, and I'm not that I hate samples, but when they're like really tiny, I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? But for some reason it screamed at me, and I'm like, okay, let me try it. And I actually really love the sample. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get the big bottle, and this is the bomb. Like, if like me, you're like dry skin, but you know how sometimes you're dry skin and they're like, oh, you know, you really you really have to like moisturize and everything, and sometimes you come across some products that are for dry skin but that really leaves you oily, and you're like, what is this? I went from dry skin to oily skin. this actually does really melt into your skin. It's really moisturizing all throughout the day, and I don't know how to praise this enough. But if like me, you're dry skin and sensitive skin, because one thing also that's really cool, it's like it's hypoallergenic, so like you don't have any weird smells, and it's not gonna irritate your skin or anything like that. And honestly, if you're dry skin, go. Next is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix O2 Skin Complex Long Lasting and Moisturizing Setting Spray. I actually got this in in a travel size because I wasn't sure I was gonna like it. And I really do love this product because yes, it does really set my makeup in place, but it is really moisturizing, and I didn't realize it until I actually use this, that for example, my Urban Decay or my MAC Fix Plus are actually drying, because obviously you apply it, it dries off, and like you're good to go. But then you realize like, okay, so this is truly drying, like it really does dry out your skin, whilst you don't have that problem with this. And I'm just like, okay, this is life. Definitely gonna be getting a full-size version. Next is the NUXE Huile Prodigieuse Multi-Purpose Dry Oil Face and Body Hair. It's an oil. I've been looking for an oil because I do have one for the night, and I'm like, okay, I want something for the daytime and something I can also mix with my foundation, and I was recommended this, and it smells so good, and I love the packaging. Like, it smells really, really good, but the packaging, it looks like you're like, I don't know, holding liquid gold or something in your hands. It's so like, I don't know, it's so pretty, and it's so nice because yes, it's a dry oil, but you think that you know when you say dry oil, people are like, oh my god, it's gonna dry my skin even more, but it doesn't. Like, it really does moisturize. And I actually really love using this with foundation, and especially, and I know this is gonna sound weird, but especially with the weightless, the water weight MAC foundation, I found that I only was able to make it work when I actually mixed it with this oil, which is kind of weird because you would think like a water-based foundation and oil will not mix, and that's usually the rule, but for some reason it worked perfectly fine. And it actually, I feel it's, like I said, it's the only way I was able to make that foundation work. And yeah, it's a really nice product. I haven't yet used it on my hair, but I have used it a little bit on my hands and definitely on my face, and it's super moisturizing. So that's up. Next is, and this actually I was so surprised, I loved it so much and that it actually worked. It's the AVEENO Positively Radiant Targeted Tone Corrector with vitamin A, and it just helps even the tone and like black spots and stuff like that. And I'm so surprised of how well it worked and how fast it worked. Okay, some people will be like, okay, fast, like what, 2 days? No, fast as in 2 weeks, and religiously putting it on every night, and I actually did see a difference. And this retails for like what, $8, $10, and it actually really does. Next is these Luster Premium White, and it actually comes like in this like type of like kit thingy. And basically what you do is well, obviously, like, you brush your teeth first, but then you use the accelerator, like you first like swish this in your mouth for like a good minute or so. What does it say? Does it say a minute? I usually swish it in my mouth for like a minute or so, and then what you do is you apply this product, which comes in a little, like a little brush thingy, and you apply it on your teeth, and then you use this product and like is it on? Yeah. And then you switch it on, you put it in your mouth, and for like, I did like 30 minutes, and it actually did work, and like my teeth are so much whiter. I have to do it again. And it works, so I was really excited about it. It's my first ever product like this that I've ever tried, and I was honestly impressed. So a little plus. So next off is the Too Faced Love Flushed, and I actually love this so much, and the reason I got this is because of Arzen Blog Nazra. Because she kept on raving about it. She's like, oh my god, it's so good. It's really so pigmented. It blends so nicely. I'm like, okay, Nazra is usually super right about all these things, but let me give it a try. And I did, and I fell in love, and I got like 3. So this is Justify My Love, How Deep Is Your Love, and A Love Hangover. and they're so cute and they're so pigmented and they blend so beautiful. They're so pigmented that you even have to be careful because you could easily go overboard. And I was so surprised that even a color like this, Love Flush, could show up on my skin tone. That's how pigmented it is. So I actually love using it with the Real Techniques blush brush, because it picks up the product really nicely and it's really easy to blend, and it's actually like buildable. So yeah, these are the Balm Diggity. If you're looking for a blush to buy, get these because that's how good they are. Next, and I cannot believe I'm late to this, but it's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I know that there was like the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I never got it because I know everybody had it, and I don't know why I never did get it, but I was just like, yeah, whatever, I have other foundations. But when I heard about the Ultra HD, I kind of took my time before getting it, but I was like, okay, let me try it and see what the rave is about. And this is the Balm Diggity. This is actually what I'm wearing right now, and my color is in a Y425. I would say that this is medium to kind of buildable coverage is actually what I'm wearing right now. And it's such a beautiful foundation. It's so easy to blend, be it with a beauty blender or a brush. Makeup Forever Ultra HD is the Balm Diggity, and they have so many shades. That's one thing I really love about this, is there will be a shade for you no matter what shade you are. So this is women of color friendly, like I will not lie. I was so amazed by the shade range, because like I think that Y stands for like yellow, and you have like the R, and I think there's another one for like beige or something. And it's really super, like, it's an amazing foundation. Like, it's one of those foundations that you know you're always gonna go back to because it works. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. Is another product that everybody, I swear everybody has this product, but I never got it. I always got different colors of it, but I was like, okay, let me get my hands on this because I want to try something new. And it's the MAC Paint Pot in a soft ochre. This is not new at all. It's the ultimate base for your eye makeup. It just works beautifully. It blends without any problem. You can apply it with a brush, you can apply it with your fingers. It just enables you to have a beautiful canvas to work with when it comes to like eyeshadow stuff. I've been really loving it. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's the Too Faced Matte Melted Liquid Lipsticks. I actually did my last video is actually a review and swatch of all the colors I have, and I'll be putting a link somewhere here in the cards. And my favorite colors, to be honest with you guys, is Still Out. I feel this is the ultimate nude. It has enough beige that you're like, okay, passing, but that pink that just sips through, you're just like, yes, this is favorite shade out of them all. Followed by, and this is what I'm wearing right now, Bend and Snap. It's not as popping as It's Happening, but I feel I don't know, I love such colors, like this beautiful fuchsia just peeks through. So yeah, really loving these. Check out the lip swatch review that I have if you haven't already. Next up is, I actually got this not that long ago, but I've been using it ever since I got it, and that's the MANNY MUA Makeup Geek collaboration. I will be having looks featuring these eyeshadows very soon. Like, I'm planning at least 3-4 looks with this palette because it's so beautiful. You are so freaking pigmented, like, and it just grabs the light, and it's so easy to blend. For me, the thing with eyeshadow is you gotta be pigmented, and I don't want to have problems when it comes to blending. Like, super blendable, super pigmented. It's just really beautiful. The packaging is just so, it has this Great Gatsby vibe to it that I find so beautiful. Behind you have the names of the eyeshadows, which I think is a real plus. Actually, like, it's an amazing palette. You can do so much. You can go for like dark looks, more soft. You're gonna see when I do tutorials using this palette. Honestly, this I feel is one of those palette, like eyeshadow palettes that have everything you need for any occasion, and it has a mirror, and I feel it's like travel proof because like it does like clap back down. It is definitely one of those palettes that I keep on gravitating towards because it's that good. Like I really do love it. So yeah, and that concludes my April favorites. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.